look at that intro, the more I think I need to shave some more. Welcome to a Dirty Thursday, brought to you by River City Speedway. And man, we have got a studio full today. Brad Seng, AJ Diemel, Shane Edginton, all here for the 16th annual John Sides Memorial Race Weekend. And your show today, by the way, brought to you by Northwest Tire in Grand Forks. And as usual, they're looking to hire. Yeah, they're looking for a tire technician. You know, if you're not afraid to show up for work, you know, and especially on time, this might be a good job for you. No prior work experience is necessary. Northwest Tire, they'll even train the right people. Great benefits, PTO, health insurance, 401k, and all that stuff. Pay will depend on experience, but stop into Northwest Tire on Gateway Drive if you want to find out more. Or you can call the other half of the Bullring Boys, Chad Hoff, and his number is 701-780-8473, or apply online at nwtire.com. And speaking of Chad Hoff, I think he's having another procedure done or something today. And speaking of procedures, we're going to be talking about that too with Shane in just a minute here. Before we get going too much further, you can call us up if you have any questions or comments. Our number is 701-213-0863, 701-213-0863. We're probably going to be calling Chris Steppen 2 here sometime during the show. But before we get into the show, it's time now for our daily segment called Jokes My Neighbor Tells Me. Here we go. Jokes My Neighbor Tells Me. I finally figured out the reason why I look so bad in pictures. Always look bad in pictures. It's my face. See, you had to stare at it a little bit more, didn't you?
You have a face for radio.
I got a face for radio, or only a mother could love. We're going to go over some track schedules here quickly. Not a whole lot to talk about. River City Speedway, of course, tonight, kicking off the John Sites NLRA Season Championship tonight, plus A-Mods, the Midwest Mods, the Street Stocks tomorrow. Of course, late models, the sprints, the Wayne Anderson Cup finale is tomorrow. A-Mods, Midwest Mods, and Street Stocks, and of course, Saturday, 92 laps, $9,200 to win the late model race, plus A-Mods, Midwest Mods, and Street Stocks. Buffalo River Speedway in Glendon tomorrow night, kicking off 2 days of the Corn Cob Nationals, IMCA Hobby Stocks, Short Trackers, IMCA Sport Mods, INEX Legends, Minn Kota Lightning Sprints, Wingless Sprints. They are all going to be at Buffalo River Speedway. First off, to my left, welcome, Brad Seng. How are you, man?
Thanks, John. Just to add a little bit on that Friday night show is... There's going to be quite a few more A-Mods than expected. It's the Al Delane Memorial A-Mod race, which is 3,092 to win. So, yeah.
Okay.
So,
I did not know that.
Yep.
I was going to ask you, before we get too much further into the show, and thanks everybody for already tuning in, came down to River City Speedway Track Championship last week. And this is, I just think this is a great story. Joey Peterson and you going at it. I think you had Joey by 1 point.
Yeah.
Joey ended up getting you for the track championship. But then you look back, 2012, I think, is when you won it last. And I believe 2013 with Joey, or either switched around, but almost 10 years ago. And my point is, old guys still got it going on, man.
Yeah. Every time Joey and I have a little success out here, we'll run over and hey, one for the good guy, or the old guys. So, you know what? Joey's a fierce competitor, and I race him hard. He races me hard. There's a lot of respect there. And you know what? Some days you win, some days you don't. And he got the right end of the stick this time, and we'll just try harder next year.
Hell of a race, though. A hell of a show last week.
Yeah. I mean, for the most part, everyone's kind of coming in their own. The track prep crew, you as an announcer, the concession people and whatever. And ever since that World of Outlaws sprint car race where there's absolutely a phenomenal crowd, things have just kind of clicked around here.
Sure. We do have a text, and our luck is back here, by the way, and this could be good news for you guys. Last year we had this string of shows. Guys would come here on a Dirty Thursday on Thursday, and they'd win at River City Speedway Friday. It's back. Jory Berg was the guest last week. He won. And he's saying, I better stop by for some of that GFBS winning luck for the weekend. Thank you, Jory. And right across from us, AJ Diemel back in the studio again. Thanks for coming in, man. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I was looking at the history of the John Sites. Unbelievable, your stats in this thing. Never finished worse than third, I think. Something like that. But here's what I've got. You won it last year, second in 2020 and 2019. Third in 2018, second in 2017, first in 2016, second in 2015, first in 2014, second in 2013 and 2012. That's a hell of a streak, man.
I'd like to have
I think you got this track figured out, or what?
I'd like to have a few of those second place finishes back for sure. We've been fortunate every time we've come here, at least to, as many cars that come here to at least finish the race, 92 laps. So it's been good. It's something we circle on our calendar every year.
I mentioned the old guys of racing. We're not getting any younger. Any of us are. 92 laps after 2 hard days of racing. You throw that third day in there. Get tough on a guy, or you probably don't notice it till the next day.
It's such a different race with that fuel stop in the middle of it. You really honestly don't notice it. And the way the track has been prepped here the last few years has been just a real racy track, and not necessarily real demanding, but it's just provided for good racing. So I think that's why a lot of people just keep coming back.
Oh, man, what a great show, too. Shane Edginton in the studio. How are you today, man?
Not too bad, not too bad.
Yeah, we were talking about procedures earlier. What the hell's going on with your finger now?
I tried to lose some weight so I could keep up with AJ this weekend.
I was told you had like some weed or something growing out of it. What?
Yeah, we had something coming out of it. We had to go get it cut off this morning and cauterized and everything. So.
And it feels great, doesn't it?
Oh, it hurts like a.
Is it going to affect your racing?
I don't think so. I think once you get in the car, you kind of forget about all that kind of stuff.
Right. Looking at your history here at the John Sites, 4th last year in 2019. Haven't been here a whole lot for it. Of course, the pandemic kind of put a little halt to things, but how stoked are you about this 3 days of racing?
That's exciting. It's always a big race. It's kind of one that it's like a bucket list race for guys to try to win. These two guys here have been fortunate enough to both win it, so we would definitely like to try to get a win, but there's going to be some tough competitors this weekend.
Brad, looking at you, 6th last year, 8th 2020 and 2019. You won it in 2013 and 2011. We only had a couple of 2-time winners until AJ last year, but be nice to get that one in there too, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely would like to get another third one. I didn't share this with AJ, but a lot of people got raises in the purse, but not him. So if he wins it again this year, he's going to get the same amount of money, and everyone after him is going to get a little more.
I'm perfectly fine with that.
Now, when you go back to your race shop, it's got to be pretty cool looking at the Sites trophies that you have got up there amongst all your other ones, if you do display them. But how cool is it to win this thing, especially 3 times?
That's very cool. I mean, it's like I say, it's something we can circle every year in our calendar, and it's just grown to be a really prestigious race in Wissota land. So, but just to come up here and hang out with these guys, and Bradley shows us around and takes good care of us. So it's the hospitality part of it is a lot of it too. So we don't get to see a lot of people up here customer-wise either, but probably once a year. So it's good to make the round, so to speak, and do that, and we've been successful doing it.
When we talk about 2-time winners and 3-time winners, no Aaron Turnbull this year, which kind of surprised me. He's running down at Boone.
Yeah. So as like AJ talked about, as prestigious as this race or weekend is getting to be, in the Wissota land, I guess these IMCA Boone National deals is the same, if not bigger. I mean, they had 1,000 cars down there.
Yeah.
So. Jeez. That's probably a bucket list for a lot of people, as well as like the Sites or the Northern Nationals over in Superior this weekend.
Now, rest of the year after the Sites, what have you got scheduled?
You know what? I don't know. I mean, it's being a promoter and a race car driver this weekend. Next weekend is the Wissota 100. I usually just take that off, and then whatever there's probably 3 weeks of racing after that. And if you go, you go. If you don't, you don't.
AJ, how about you? Schedule for the rest of the year, and also it'd be nice to know where do you normally run every weekend?
Well, this year we didn't really race much weekly stuff, but Red Cedar Speedway there in Menominee is kind of our home track, being the shop is only a couple of minutes from there. We'll go to Cedar Lake Speedway, which will have Cedar Lake next weekend, and then Red Cedar the following weekend, and then Ashland, ABC Speedway up in Ashland, Wisconsin. So we'll do that, and then after that, it's kind of up in the air. We'll go to probably take the mod to Ogilvie possibly, and it starts to get pretty cold at that point.
Yeah. And how about you, Shane? What's your schedule look like for the rest of the year? Are you itching to go back home yet or not?
No, I'll race as long as I can, so I don't gotta go back home. But I'll be at the 100 next weekend, and then I gotta take the weekend off after that for my sister's wedding, and then we'll be back down here to finish off all the rest of the Wissota races. We'll go to Ashland and all that stuff too, so we'll be all over the place still.
So I take it your sister's getting married up in Canada?
Yep.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it'll be good to see some family that I haven't seen in a while and stuff, so that'll be nice.
You're like the long lost cousin now, or what?
Yeah, I got to go up home the other day. I went up home for about 26 hours, and I had to leave again.
Yeah, I had enough.
I had to get down the road.
Yeah. You don't like Trudeau land anymore, or what?
No, I don't like it.
I asked Shane, do you think she'd be insulted if you said you go to her next one?
Oh, we gotta give one of them. There we go. Wow. We are going to be calling Chris Steppen here shortly, but got a couple more things we want to do this first here before we keep the show going. John Seitz, 16th annual. This thing, it was an unbelievable idea for an unbelievable man, and it has just morphed into this huge thing. But, I didn't know John very well. I knew him a little bit, but what did John Seitz mean to you guys?
Oh, he just, there was John as a racer, and then there was John as John, right? And you got the best out of them all the time. And I think it is a great weekend. I mean, as on the promoter side of it, when you hear guys like AJ and Shane and different guys from different parts of the area, when they tell you they circle this weekend, that just tells you've done something right.
Sure. The schedules come out beginning of the year. That's one of the ones they go fast forward to September right off the bat.
Yeah, and I mean it takes, the Canadian picnic is back this year. I mean, after 2 years of that's what people all ask for. Like,
sure.
Are they going to cook in the corner again? And it's like, I mean, it takes all of us to make this deal go round and round. But it's a feel good when people like AJ just alluded to circle this date. But to get back to John, you know what? Who knows? No one really knows what it would have took racing. I mean, he would have probably been that guy if wanted to take it further, would have taken it further. However, I knew John pretty good to where he knew he had a family business and everything in Bemidji. So some of this stuff might have been realistic. It might have been more of an AJ Diemel schedule. Hit all the open shows within, the 250, 300 mile range, but not follow a national series. AJ said it best. I think maybe one of your first wins or not is, what? I think we all in the pit area would wish we weren't racing for this weekend for him.
Right.
You know what? Let's have him back here racing for 9,200 for just because.
Yeah.
Right.
And he'd still be racing for a track championship today.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, hands down.
He had one gear and it was full blast.
Is it your birthday today?
Yeah.
It's my birthday.
Pretty easy one to remember every year at the sites.
We got all kinds of hidden things here for people like you, Brad.
Yeah.
I tell you what, we're going to take a short little break right now. Man, I tell you what, we've got a lot more to talk about. Brad Seng is in the studio. AJ Diemel and Shane Edginton. 16th annual John Seitz Memorial Race Weekend. It kicks off tonight here on a Dirty Thursday, brought to you by River City Speedway. Life doesn't ever seem to slow down. Everything needs to be done right now. Well, when it comes time for that oil change, stop into Valvoline Instant Oil Change. They're usually done with you in about 15, 20 minutes. And they do more tranny and coolant flushes, tire rotations, and batteries. When you bring your car in for that oil change, you're going to top off your fluids, check your tires, battery, lights, wipers, your cabin air filter. You get discounts for fleets in the military, and they can text and email invoices and coupons. And if you mention Grand Forks Best Source, they're going to knock $10 off your oil change. Pretty easy, huh? They're open Monday through Saturday, no appointment needed. Pickup and deliveries available if you live in Grand Forks too. Valvoline Instant Oil Change for complete oil change and more at 3325 South 38th Street, or you can call them at 701-780-8462. Make sure you tell them Grand Forks Best Source sent you. And of course, the John Seitz not the only thing going on. This weekend, Greenway Takeover Festival, brought to you by HB Sound and Light and Happy Aries Bottle Shops, is coming back to downtown Grand Forks. That kicks off tonight. The Gear Daddies are there. May Simpson, Big Head Todd and the Monsters, Yonder Mountain String Band, Cuckoo Kangaroo, Manic Drive, May Simpson, and more. Food, games, beer, and music. Free before 6, $10 after. Bring the whole family. 4 days of great fun. Greenway Takeover Festival, September 8th through the 11th, brought to you by HP Sound and Light and Happy Harry's Bottle Shops. You want to find out more, just go to greenwaytakeover.com. Again, Brad, AJ, and Shane all in the studio. Shane, I actually talked to a guy this morning. He said, I haven't seen Edginton around as much this year. You kind of like to follow where the money is, too. Is that right?
Yeah, we said this year we were going to go do some different stuff, so we ventured off to some different tracks this year. We did the Challenge Series. We went out to Cedar Lake a handful of times and just tried some different stuff this year.
Got to get away once in a while, right?
Yeah, it was good. It's kind of remembers you that home ain't too bad sometimes.
A little humbling, maybe?
Yeah, it's we went to some tracks that you don't realize how good Grand Forks Speedway actually is. Kind of go out to these other tracks sometimes. Cedar Lake was an awesome track, but we definitely went to some tracks that I don't need to go back to anytime soon.
Sure. And, again, a testament to the people that are the track crew at River City Speedway. I like it when, say, the A-Mods come in or some of these different classes we don't see all the time. And down in rideoutcar.com, Victory Lane, they're always talking about how good the racetrack has been here. It's been phenomenal this year. And we've had to deal with some pretty crappy weather, the heat, the wind, and all that stuff. People don't take that into consideration. The true race people know that, but hats off to the crew, man. They've been doing a great job.
Yeah, Doogie and Marty and everyone that he has working for him. You know what? I can tell you they take a lot of pride in what they do. Like every Friday night, even tonight, I can guarantee you when that checkered flag falls, the tractors are on the track starting to prep it already for tomorrow, as well as they do on a Friday night prepping it for when they come back to it on Tuesday. So they take a lot of pride in what they do, and you know what? That's people. You surround yourself with good people, good things happen, right?
Sure.
So we as a promoting group are very lucky in that aspect.
It's funny because I was visiting the Canadians when the last World of Outlaw show was here, and camped right next to him was a group from Wisconsin. It was a guy getting married, and this is what they were doing for his bachelor party. They all took a camper up here to River City Speedway and wanted to check out the Outlaws. And so the guy was kind of picking my brain. He's like, well, what are we going to see, 11, 12-second laps? And I'm like, no. I said pretty much everybody's going to be in the 10s. There'll be some 9s. And they just went, there's no way. No way. I wanted to find him afterwards, but I never did. I wanted to say, told you so. But another great weekend of racing, man.
Yeah, that was epic. I mean, usually you judge a World of Outlaw sprint car crowd on the bottom rows. Like I can tell you, if the bottom 5 are filled up, there's probably 35 to 4,000 people. There wasn't a row.
No,
there was not a row. They were all the way to the bottom.
I'm guessing that was probably could have been a record breaker for the crowd there.
Like I don't get the numbers. That's an
Sure.
SLS deal, but I would agree with you.
And that's one of the reasons they come up here twice a year, because the fans are going to be there. Kevin Pappenfuss, thanks for watching. John, you should tell the fans to stop by the beer gardens and buy a PBR and toast John at the start of the 92-lap race. And I think there are $2 on happy hour. I'm not sure about that. Happy birthday, Brad, and good luck to all of you this weekend. Audrey Gunning says, hello, Shane. Good luck this weekend. Good luck to all the drivers from Timothy. And, of course, I mentioned Jory Berg saying you better stop by. Savannah Strand just said beat you there. She might be. Maybe that'll rub off on Dustin a little bit. He's had some horrible luck here.
You know, last week I didn't get a chance to get over to congratulate Jory on a track championship night. So Jory, I apologize, but good job.
Okay, I'm just gonna hand this down to the bottom. All right. Yeah. Man, he's been knocking it out of the park this year, hasn't he?
Yeah, no, he's he's got hooked up with Dustin, and he just every year he just keeps getting more and more on his game. So
years ago, even if we go back 3, 4, 5 years, when you talk about the B-Mods, a lot of the times it was kind of a crap show, But now, when you look at the B-Mods, I mean, there's 15 guys every night that could win that thing, and it's not cautions every 2 laps.
No, they get around here pretty good.
All right. Hey, I think we got somebody on the phone. Chris, you there?
Yes, sir.
Hey, how you doing, man?
I'm good. How you guys doing?
We're doing good. Welcome to Dirty Thursday. Where are you at now?
Almost to Fargo.
Almost to Fargo. You almost could have made the show, man.
Almost.
Chris, can I tell you something quick?
Sure.
There's a huge wreck on I-94, a flatbed that had both lanes blocked. You might want to go up 81.
Oh, copy that. Okay.
Old
Was it
trucker
one of your
Brad.
trucks? Was it?
No, it was
Okay.
a flatbed.
Okay.
There's pipe all over the interstate.
Yeah. Oh, wow. So where are you coming from? Where were you been? Where have you been racing here in the last couple of weeks?
Vado, New Mexico. Saturday night we ran a doubleheader Friday and Saturday down there, and then flew up here on Tuesday and was in Superior, Wisconsin last night, and heading your way today.
So you are living in New Mexico now, right?
Yes, sir.
How's that for a change compared to being up here in the tundra in Minnesota?
You know what? It's good. I mean, other than it being 115 degrees every day during the summer, it's good. Other than that,
You liking it down there?
I do. Yeah. I mean, we got a great racetrack down there, and state of the art, brand new facility a couple years ago. So yeah, it's been pretty good.
So your thoughts on 3 days of the John Seitz Memorial, the 16th annual coming up, and I know, as far as I know you, you're the guy running around like a chicken with his head cut off. You're crazy busy all the time, but how fun is this 3 days of racing to come up here to River City Speedway for you?
Well, I mean, I tell everybody. I just did a radio show yesterday, I think, and anybody that asks me what my favorite event of the year is, this is it, hands down. I mean, not only does the race mean a lot to a lot of people, me included, and everybody sitting next to you in the studio, but obviously the racetrack you guys have is badass and one of the coolest in the country. So, for us to be able to have an event that pays this kind of money, that draws this kind of fans, and this big of a car count in memory of a guy like that, there's nothing better.
So what is your schedule like for the rest of the year after this weekend?
I will work the Legendary 100 at Cedar Lake next weekend, and then fly back down to Vado. And we've got, I think we've got 5 more events down there. So I'll be back up here for the Fall Classic at Ogilvie and the Can-Am Clash at Superior in October. And then probably take about 6 weeks off, and then we start in Vado the first weekend of January with the Wild West Belt, so there's not much of a break.
Wow, but you do get a whole 6 weeks off. That's got to be kind of nice.
Yeah, something like that. Pretty much the month of December.
Yeah, what do you do on your off time?
Get ready for January.
Yep, I hear you. Hey, we're looking forward to seeing you tonight. It's going to be a great weekend. I actually took tomorrow off so I can maybe stick around for a while tonight. So I think this is going to be a great time. Looking forward to it. And thanks for, I know you're not supposed to be driving and talking at the same time, but we'll let you go. Be careful with that big wreck on 94. If you can miss it, good luck, and we'll catch you later tonight, all right?
Yeah, you bet. We'll see you guys in a few hours.
All right, there you go. Chris Steppen, he's one of the guys that puts this whole race on, promoter. He does a lot of the announcing. It's always fun with him. Carly Edginton says, Brad, you better be at my wedding. Pack your bags and come to Canada if they let you in.
Well, I can get in. I just need to know it's her last one.
Yeah. Oh, we better do. There we go. How old is your sister?
She'd be 31.
First one for her then?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Hey, I waited till I was 36.
There you go.
Yeah, and I'm still hanging on. Sometimes it amazes me that she still is with me. But now, a lot of people help put on this race. We can talk about your sponsors and everything else, but if you want to give a shout out to some of the corporate sponsors or anything like that, there's so many people behind the scenes, Brad, that maybe don't get the notice. I know you are one of those guys that you already talked about, the track prep people and the concession stand people, all the people behind the scenes that kind of make a great weekend like this and every Friday night tick. But who else helps out with this gig this weekend?
You know what, Don Shaw, it was John's, he was a brother-in-law, ex-brother-in-law, I should say, of John. So Don, I know this race is a big weekend for him, and he don't have to be involved. He's got his own racetrack, but he chooses to do it. The Schatz family, Deanne and Donnie are, they in a way kind of consider River City Speedway their home, and they're involved, in the B-Mod purse a lot, and Buffalo Wild Wings, Todd LaHaye with the sprint cars. You can't ask for a bigger promoter.
Yeah, does a lot of stuff behind the
being
scenes.
A promoter, right?
Yep.
I mean, just loves the sport. I mean, you can't. You kind of hit me with a home run there.
I didn't mean to.
But I do. Yeah, I'm probably missing some. But Linus, Bill, Darren, all the contingency sponsors out there. There's Chris lined up. I'm going to say probably close to $7,000 outside of purse money
Wow.
of people that have donated. Like every heat race winner and all the classes got $92. I mean, there's so much behind the scenes that people just do it out of the goodness of their heart because they love the sport. They love to see it succeed. And we strive at River Cities every year to give something different to encourage people to keep coming.
AJ, what are the odds? Can you do it again?
I mean, you never know how it works. The best we can do is just prepare as much as we can to make sure we're there at the end of the race. Like I said, the way they prepare this track, you can kind of come through from anywhere. I mean, we've run, like you say, top 3 the last few years, and we've started pretty deep in the field at that numerous times. So that's the one thing that I really like about it is if you can make it in there on Saturday, which I think I am with a provisional, I think you can certainly come up through there and win.
Now, when you talk about provisional, you don't want to just rely on that, though, do you?
Absolutely not.
When you win by 13 seconds, you can get a provisional.
Yeah. I think you should start a lap down this year.
It's, like I said, it's just a phenomenal race, like how it plays out as far as the preparation of the racetrack and the whole weekend in general. So, like I said, it's a fun deal to come to, and I think we can be there this year. I think our stuff's been really good when we raced. We haven't had a ton of nights in, but I think we got just as good a chance as anybody.
Some guys, this race just snake bites them. There's a couple of drivers we could name off that they just have the worst luck in the world at the John Sides Memorial. But you're always right up there, AJ. And we know that there is luck involved with racing, especially when you get all this stuff done and go to a 92-lapper. But you're always up front. Have you just been the lucky guy too? Or I know there's a ton of skill in there and a all your equipment and everything, but you still got to have a little luck.
The first time we came here and tested or practiced on a Thursday night when they didn't have the NLRA race on Thursday, I don't know how many years ago it was, but the track just kind of fit, and we've been successful, I guess, ever since that spot. But as far as the luck goes, you're certainly right. You get your heat race draw there on Friday. It kind of says a lot as far as who you're grouped with, and if you can win that heat race and get yourself into the pole dash and some of that stuff, that obviously goes a long ways into getting a good starting spot for Saturday.
Brad had mentioned Canadian cornerback this year, and that's one thing I had on my notes with all the stuff that goes on. I know Jory Berg's going to have chili, and everybody seems to bring out their A game for the John Sites in the pits afterwards, but is it hard for you to stay away from some of these extra after the race curricular activities?
He's a Canadian.
Not feel, yeah. Well, that's probably a dumb question. I should have asked you guys this first. But how easy is it to just mosey on over and next thing you know, it's 4:00 in the morning?
It happens sometimes, but if you're on your A game, you kind of just take it easy a little bit and let the younger guys get all wild and stuff. I used to be one of those guys, I'm not going to lie, but we take it a little more serious now, so we try to get a good night's sleep and make sure we're up early and getting everything prepared. Brad's kind of got me on the train of getting up early now. So.
Yeah. And how old are you?
34.
Oh, yeah, the younger guys. Yeah, 34. And when you talk about, he's Canadian, I've been fortunate enough to call World Junior Hockey tournaments. I got to go to the World Curling tournament and thing. Canadians, man, they're nuts. You ever see people tailgate at curling? And these people, I actually talked because they kept putting them on the Jumbotron, these two girls, and I actually talked them into coming into the Big Dog show one morning. And so I go to pick them up at their motel at 8:00 in the morning, and they come walking out with a half case of beer and a bottle of Jag Bomb. Can we bring this in the studio? And I said, well, I'm going to have to sneak you in the back door, but sure. I don't think they ever stopped. I don't think they ever sleep. What about you? Do you go and partake and go hang out with some of these people and eat the bad food? Great food, but probably not the best for you.
I'll tell you what those guys do in that corner there is absolutely phenomenal. The taste of the food and what they all do there. The party part of it is probably less the older we get, I guess. But when we first started coming here, there was some late nights. There's no question about it. But we all really need to thank those guys for doing that, and it's something we all look forward to when we're coming here. And we really missed those guys the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Because it's just something we've always done is went down there. So.
When we talk about partying, I couldn't imagine, especially winning the sites 4 times back to back. How much did the AJ Demo Pit party last year after that win?
It's hard because you get done and you want to have a few beers and enjoy your bucket of Pabst, but then we got a 6-hour drive home, so it gets to a spot where we always try to get home. My wife works on Sundays, so
Oh, boy,
we
yeah.
got a little one at home, which she's old enough to stay home by herself now, but we try to get back and do our Sunday deal. And there's always a Packer game, the first Packer game of the year, so we try to watch that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and by the way, who are the Pack playing this weekend?
I don't know. Some
People's
from Minnesota, I think,
Stadium.
yeah.
I haven't done this all year. Woo! There we go.
Don't hear that much anymore.
So Shane,
Well, what do you don't have to rub it in.
hey, Shane and I got a little plan this year for AJ.
Oh,
Yep. Yep.
can you indulge some more?
Yep. So every Saturday morning you get up or whatever,
Yep.
he's in his trailer, like just finishing up something. Then you go out and he's pretty good here. So this year we're gonna hook a fishing line onto my ear or his ear and his trailer, and if it starts moving at 6 a.m., we're getting up.
Oh,
What's he doing?
I was on big screens and TV streams yesterday, and we actually talked. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but I wanted to bring it up. The John Travolta movie, Trading Paint. Have you seen it? It's about late model racing. They're down in Talladega, Alabama. And I've never seen a really good movie about racing or hockey or football or whatever. They try, and I was kind of amazed that John Travolta was actually the star of the show. But you're going to have to watch this because you're going to see all the things that you just go, that's not right. That's not what they do. No, they don't. I mean, they had the national anthem playing, and there were guys out driving their cars, hot lapping. There were people running around the stands and concession stands. That ain't the way it works. I mean, I ended up critiquing the whole movie and just picking it apart. The only thing I saw that was good was when he decided he had to go get a new car. This old guy, whatever his nickname was building this new car. And they had it up on the jack stands, no body panels on it or anything yet. But that was the only thing that was right. He was naming off the chassis. He was naming off, the motor. He was naming off the headers and the brakes and all of that stuff. But that whole damn movie was the only thing that was right. When they showed the inside, these guys are just kind of cruising, just like they're driving down to Mers. They look over here, they look over there. It's like, that isn't the way it goes. Talk to you guys, depending on how the car is, how the track is, but it's not a Sunday drive driving these beasts, is it?
No, I mean, the longer, especially in the shorter races, if you go into the first corner in a short race and it don't turn, it ain't going to get any better the next 19. For these 92 lappers, you probably kind of want to do that a little bit because the track is going to slow down.
Sure.
Probably by a second and a half towards the end. So it's when people talk about balance, in NASCAR and whatever, same with the late model deal. That's what they're talking about. I mean, a good balance.
So are we going to have anybody, is Shotzi going to show up and run the late model, or I suppose they're gone wherever?
No, Donnie's going to be here tonight, but Amelia's running it all weekend.
Oh, she is?
Yep.
Okay, I have not got to see how she did when she ran over in Fargo, I think it was.
She gasses
She's picking
on
up
her.
everything else, though, that she's driving.
She gasses on her.
Yeah, well, she's got a pretty good coach, I think, there.
Yeah.
It'll be great. And that's the kind of guy Donnie is. He'll come up here, let somebody drive his car, and he won't even drive it, but he'll still be there to support them. I mean, how many Wednesdays you look at the Forks Karting Association track when his nieces were racing here,
Yep.
There's Donnie Schatz on a Wednesday night. You knew he flew his jet in from wherever to go help his nieces race go-karts, but that's the way the Schatz family kind of rolls, and they always have.
Yeah. No, I'm sure he would tell you that maybe when he was a little younger, he was a little brash, but he knows, and now he gets mad at some of the younger ones coming
Sure.
up. Like, you know what? Just listen to me.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, I'll be the first to attest to this. I've seen the changes in Donnie. I don't know if it's just he's getting older or whatever, but he's idled it down quite a bit. Where you can go pick his brain about anything, and if he's got the time, he's going to talk to you.
He's an ambassador. I mean,
Sure.
after his Knoxville deal, I talked to Deanna a little bit, and she said, you know what, one of the biggest compliments of the weekend was David Gravel's mom coming up and saying, you know what, he was in the prime of his career and is now developing a Ford motor, taking years away from it.
Mm-hmm.
That's an unselfish guy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I mean, because we got to face it, that whole Ford thing, it was a struggle there for a while for these guys.
Absolutely.
And
at the top of your game.
Yeah, and you're the best guy out there. But I was tickled to see him win Knoxville.
Everyone was.
You know, I watched. It's funny. I was flipping through this weekend, and the replay was on again. I've seen the final probably 15 times. Well, I watched it again anyway. You know, I know who's going to win and all that, but I didn't think he had a chance there with about 10 laps to go.
And neither did he. I mean, like he said, you know what, it's great and everything. You know, drivers were coming over. You know, the whole story with Danny and everything. And happens to be that the same year, you know, he'd tell you, you know what, I would before try not get passed.
Yeah.
You know, now all of a sudden I'm passing.
Yeah.
I get out of my car and there's how many thousands of fans cheering.
Sure.
He said the problem I have now is to get him to boo me again.
And we all know that when you're good and you win all the time, you get booed. That's just part of the game. Kevin Pappenfuss, I do apologize. Yes, there has been a good hockey movie. In fact, a couple of them, Slapshot. How could I forget Slapshot? I mean, you got the Hanson brothers. I mean, come on, man. Why do you think I used to wear those glasses all the time? Chance for you guys now. Give a shout out to your car sponsors.
You know what? Those guys can go first. I talk too much.
He finally said it. I have quite a few that have really been with me for a long time, and especially with the price of everything today, the fuel stuff and everything across the board, like we were talking earlier, just flat groceries is expensive nowadays. But Beltline Body Shop, Olson Custom Farms has really come on board in a huge way here the last few years. Dale White City Glass, him and his wife Tammy, they help me out with the late model stuff, and we do the mod stuff back and forth, which Brad's mad at me because we didn't bring it here this weekend. But CMD Shocks, Integra Racing Shocks, Kaiser Manufacturing, MB Custom Race Cars. We've had a pretty good run here with those cars here the last few years with the wins across the board. Thielson's Plumbing, Southworth Chevrolet, Matt Heinzerling with his group of people out there have come on board. They've gotten race cars from us here the last few years and been a good help. Jiggy Signs has kept my car looking good here for the last few years and does an excellent job. Weird Machine, Badger Butch, old Cedar Lake friend, Speedworks Headers, and then, you know, Lyman and Jamie, my mom and dad, and my wife and daughter, just to kind of obviously help keep everything going along. And it's there's a lot of hours and a lot of time invested for not a whole lot of finances coming back for those guys. So
yeah.
I really appreciate that.
And you guys all know how important it is to have an understanding wife and a family that know what you do, but how important is that?
It's extremely important. I think that's a huge thing that never really gets stated. There's always somebody behind the scenes on that side taking care of the kids and everything else, and she does a great job with a lot of things that go unsaid or all of that. So like I said, I greatly appreciate it.
Shane, I'm going to give you a chance to talk about some of your sponsors and take your time because I'm going to go get us some more breakfast here quick.
All right. Yeah, I got to thank Conley Signs. He's been with me forever. I got to thank Forks Mobile Wash, Josh there. He keeps all our rigs cleaned at the shop. I got to thank Frank Veer at McNaught Chevrolet. He's jumped on board this year and helped us out with the crate motor. I got to give J.R. Haley and Ricky Weiss a shout out for Sniper Chassis. They've been helping me out a bunch with the chassis and getting it going. It's been a struggle for us for a bit, but I think we're all finally on the right track. I just got to thank my mom and dad and my sister for letting me go out and do this and taking care of everything back at home and making sure my house don't fall over and stuff. So that's been a big help to me. So, yeah, I got to thank all the fans and my crew guys, Jeff and Max, for all the hours and helping me out. And Jeff finally gets to get back down here this weekend, so he's looking forward to that.
You got second place in the Challenge Series. Tell us about that.
It was just something we wanted to try this year, do something a little different. So we went to a lot of different tracks that we've never been to, which was kind of fun and just a little bit of an eye-opener just to go out to some different areas and see some different tracks and race against some different guys. It was South Dakota was really good. We went through the Iron Range there. It was it's different racing out there, different guys. You see how fortunate you are when you race here every week in
Sure.
Fergus and those kind of tracks. When you kind of go out there, it's they're nice tracks and stuff, but they're not Grand Forks and Fergus Falls, that's for sure.
John or Brad, we do have a question. How does Brad think John has been progressing this season?
Oh, you know what? He's exceeded my expectations. I mean, I kind of threw him into uncharted territory, and whatever, and kind of laid down the law that you ain't gonna go out there and think that you're Mario Andruzzi.
Yeah, it doesn't work that way, does it?
And I said, you're going to start in the back until I talk to my peers and people that I respect in that race with us every week. And when they think you can take a position, when you draw, you'll take a position. And you know what? And that's hats off to AJ. You know, that car came from MB and they went through it from pillar to post. And for the most part, you just, you leave those cars alone and they won't be the fastest every night. They could be, but they won't be the slowest every night.
Sure.
I mean,
sure.
That's up to you to adjust after that. And we really haven't touched the car all year, and he's done really well.
Well,
I mean, he's exceeded my expectations.
The fastest car doesn't always win races. But does he get it? Is he getting it? Is he doing the work? Is he putting in the time besides showing up on Friday nights?
He's slowly getting there. I mean, it's an eye opener for everyone. I mean,
Sure.
He had 17 pitmen to start the year. He's by himself right now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's tough for that to find someone that wants to go. Watch you have fun. I mean, that's all I can say. I mean, and then I told him, I said, I'm very fortunate to have a guy like Greg Conzi for 20 years. I mean, I said, you look down these pit areas like the Shane Edgintons, the Ryan Corbett's, the Brandon Corbett's, the Jesse Tunis's, the Ryan Kierlucks. They don't have crews.
No.
They're all by themselves.
Yeah.
And that's, I mean, if this is what you want to do, I'm going to tell you, it's tough to find someone to watch you have fun all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you better learn how to do it.
Yeah. Those guys don't get to hoist the trophy. You know, the check doesn't say Greg Conzi on it. You know, and these are the guys, again, so many unsung people behind racing. It doesn't matter if it's the race itself or the cars or the racers. But I did want to bring this up too. Something that hasn't happened here at River City Speedway. Gosh, it's actually how I got my start there. But they're going to bring a demo derby back.
Oh, next Saturday.
Boy.
The Bull Ring Beatdown.
The Bull Ring Beatdown. Tell us a little bit about it.
You know what? Us as promoters, Linus, myself, Darren, and Bill thought, you know what? Let's use this facility for more than something than racing. And you know what? We know nothing about it.
Yep.
So we contacted some people, and it's like, you know what? Let's have a demo derby here, and we don't want you. You guys can use rent the facility or however we're working it out with them, and you take care. We don't want one phone call.
Yeah. Yeah.
But so Tyler Miller up in Thief River Falls is he's promoting it, and he says we're going to have between 50 and 60 cars.
Wow.
I mean
That's a good demo.
yeah, I mean it's just time for something like that to be back. I mean, we'd love to have snow crosses out here in the winter. We've approached the people, but I don't know if the facility is, I'm talking ISOC. Right?
Sure.
But we could possibly have the smaller division, but the big ones, they're looking at the canopy and the Shakopee or whatever with that have the VIP stuff. But yeah, no, we'd like to use it for more than just racing. So we've added a demo derby on next Saturday night after the finale, at the Buffalo Blazing Challenge next Friday, and we'll see where it goes.
We always wrap up the year at River City Speedway with a bang, and now it's going to be a big bang. And I don't know if I ever told you the story or not. How I got my start at River City Speedway was probably the last demo they ever had. And I believe Monica was on the fair board. And so they reached out to the radio station I was working at and said, we need an announcer to do demo derby. And I'm like, okay, fine. I used to run derbies back in Thief River where I grew up. And so I meet her for the first time. I'd never met Monica before, and we're talking, and I'm like, okay, I'm good. Where's the beer garden? He says, what? I said, where's the beer garden? I'm thirsty. Well, you can't have a beer and work. I almost handed her the microphone and said, well, then I think you have the wrong guy. But I've been there ever since, and I've absolutely loved it. John Biergard says, hey, guys, I'll throw in 2 pairs of free small combos of your choice on behalf of Taco John's. Also, our lobby usually closed at 10. I'm keeping the lobby open tonight, Friday, and Saturday after the races for all those fans and drivers and crews who are staying for the track to come on over. Got to try their new 4-cheese quesadilla. There you go, your plug for Taco John's. And thank you, John Biergard. Gave away some stuff last week here, too, on Dirty Thursday. So what would it mean for you to win this thing?
That'd be a huge deal. That'd be a bucket list win, that's for sure. It's the one you look every year for. It's like, that's the one you want to win. If I won that one, I don't think I'd ever need to win another race again. But
really?
Yeah, it's a pretty big deal in Wissota area, and everybody looks up to that race. It's just such a big deal, and it's like a crown jewel for us.
Probably make your sister's wedding a lot more fun, too, going back home knowing you won this thing, wouldn't it?
I don't know if I'd go then.
You'd still be partying.
Now, AJ, do you feel like you've got the target on your back on this deal, or it doesn't bother you?
It doesn't bother me at all. I mean, we get to that spot where, the way the world is today, it's what can you do for me lately, so to speak, I guess. And it's so it kind of, you hit end of off season, and which there really isn't anymore. Everything's at zero. You just start over, and we just approach that way all the time. It doesn't really matter what you did yesterday. So we just
and when you're in the pits and you're at your hauler, you'll see people walk by, and they'll point. They'll point your way. It's probably locked. You have to get up and lock it. Oh. But you can see people when they walk by your hauler, and they're pointing and they're talking, and it's like, yeah, that's AJ Diemel. He's won this thing 1,000,000 times.
Get over here. You're going on this show. Oh, really? You're going on this show.
Come on in.
Shane Edginton.
The one, the only.
We got a special guest.
Hey, how you doing?
Doing good.
Yeah? Put this right up in front of your face. Introduce yourself to us all.
Right there.
Yeah, that's perfect.
All right. Well, I'm Nick Seitz. I'm John Seitz's kid. And
I don't know if I've ever met you before.
oh, really?
Yeah, maybe. 80s was hard on me, but
Oh, I see.
how cool is this 16th annual?
It's pretty cool. It's awesome to see how much support the event gets every year, and just love coming and seeing everybody there. It means a lot to our family every year, and just love coming out. So
Are you, do you fish?
yeah, I do.
Because remember a couple of years ago, we were going to try to get him out catfishing, and something didn't work out right, but get a hold of me. Maybe we can go out tomorrow for a couple hours, huh?
Oh, maybe. That'd be pretty sweet.
When you grew up, obviously, around racetracks, are you doing any racing or anything yourself?
Not yet. I'd like to in the near future if I can, but
How old are you?
I'm 17 right now.
Okay, okay. And you still in high school?
Yep.
Yeah, senior this year?
Yep.
Bemidji?
Yep. Just started on Tuesday. So.
Oh, you're a
Had to leave
lumberjack.
early already.
Yep.
Yeah. Already
cut
skipping
out.
school, huh?
Yeah.
When you come to this event, I mean, every one of these guys has said this is one of the first things you mark down on the calendar. It's got to tell you something about your father, what he meant to this sport and what he meant to this whole area. But how cool is it for you to come here and be a part of this and go, wow, my old man really was something?
It's awesome. I mean, everybody seems to have a story about him, and I mean, it's just so cool, especially growing up around racing and everything. It's just every time you say, "Oh, I'm Nick Seitz," and they're like, "Oh,
You related to John?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It's so cool, and it's just, I don't know. It means a lot. Just
So does the whole family come down, or did you come down by yourself? And if you do, where do you stay? All that stuff.
we actually camp at the campground. My brother's here. He's at the antique store.
Oh,
Figure
jeez.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he eyeballing that Jeff Gordon lamp that they've got in there?
Oh, I'm sure he's out there looking for like a oil can of some sort. I mean,
He's one of those guys, huh?
yeah. I mean, he has a wall in his garage just loaded with oil stuff.
Really?
So,
I should
yeah.
tell him to come out to my house. I've got a couple old ones. He could just have them because I'm
Yeah.
getting ready to gut my garage. Now, do you follow racing? Do you go to Bemidji or Fergus or any of the other tracks
Oh,
quite
yeah.
often?
Oh yeah, I mean, I think this will be like my 36th race of the year that I went to. So
Wow.
something like that. So
Geez, that's more than I've been to this year.
Oh yeah, I see him all over the place.
Oh, do you?
Oh yeah,
So-
we always run each other.
Are the late models, are they kind of your thing, or have you got a favorite class?
oh, I'm a big fan of late models. Those are by far my favorite thing. I mean, I do go to Knoxville and stuff, watch sprint cars, but I mean, that's just a whole different atmosphere.
Sure.
It's just an awesome event too.
So if you ever did get in a race car, it'd be a late model, I'm taking it.
Well, eventually, I mean, I'd like to get some experience first. Don't want to go out there and just destroy some other people's stuff. You know, that'd be unfortunate.
Other people's stuff? Already have somebody in mind of the other people's stuff you're going to wreck?
His dad didn't care.
No. You know, it's got to be pretty cool because not only is your dad remembered as one hell of a race car driver, but one hell of a guy. And you hear story after story after story, all the fun things that happened. And I think this is a great way. I mean, the flag even in the infield, you know, things that River City Speedway does in honor of John. But I'm glad you happen to be walking by. And did you do this intentionally, or did you just come here to go to the antique mall?
No, I was just coming here with them. I'm not really big into the antiques, so I was actually gonna go walk over to Play It again, see if they had any golf clubs for sale. But,
You looking for golf clubs? Are you a righty?
yeah.
Okay, come out to my house again. Bring your brother. We'll look for oil cans, and I've
Golf
got
clubs.
golf clubs coming out the butt. I got an uncle with a lot of money that lives on a golf course in Arkansas, and every year he comes up and brings me another set, and I end up giving them away and giving them away. Here, you can have these. Take your pick out of these, but and then maybe we could talk about some fishing too. But so your big plans for the weekend? I suppose you're not old enough to get to do the fun stuff after the races, but
Nope.
just kick back and enjoy Grand Forks and the Grand Cities. You know, there's a lot of things going on besides, of course, the John sites. We got that Greenway Takeover Festival going on, so they got live music all weekend long down in the park. It's free before 6, so you know you picked a good weekend to come here, man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And well, I knew you wouldn't miss it anyway.
Yeah, never do.
Oh boy, what do we got left, Brad?
It's your guys' show.
Another can of breakfast, maybe?
I'm just part of it.
Okay. I guess we'll probably wrap it up. We're pushing an hour here now, and I know you guys have probably got things to do, no matter what you tell me. Yeah, we're ready. Well, we're not. We're never ready.
You're never ready.
You just never know. But you guys, I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to seeing if you can keep this streak going. Shane, I want you to win this thing too. And Brad, after one hell of a season for you, it'd be great to see you back up there for that third win too. And we appreciate you guys for coming in here. It was kind of short notice, but we had to do something good for this John Sites. And I got the 3 best guys, the 4 best guys right now that I think we could get in. You talk about true ambassadors of the sport, and it's you guys. You still consider yourself one of the older guys now, but you're not. But you're getting there.
I'm getting there.
You're getting there. And now with all the wounds and all the procedures, you're going to find out they're not going to get any less as you get older. So Billy Slater, Brad got a question. Are you guys today or 3-day wristbands? Are there 2-day or 3-day wristbands?
You can buy 3-day today.
Okay, you can buy 3-day wristbands today. All right. And all the people that were watching, all the people that have commented, we can't reach out to every one of you, but we're so stoked about this. Hot laps start at 6 o'clock tonight. Racing will get underway at 7. 3 big, huge nights at the River City Speedway. Make sure you come on out and enjoy it. It's going to be a great time, that 92-lapper. I still remember when Chris Steppen, the first couple of years, he did it, and all of a sudden, a couple of years back, he goes, oh, by the way, you're calling the 92-lapper race. And I'm just like,
That's a long time.
what? And yeah, that is a long race, but man, is it exciting. I mean, you don't see it anywhere else. 92 laps. That's crazy when you got to throw in a gas stop. Anyway, Brad Seng, AJ Diemel, Shane Edginton, and of course, Mr. Sites here. I already forgot your first name.
It's Nick.
Nick Sites, thank you all for coming in. And again, we want to give a shout out to River City Speedway. They're the ones that bring you Dirty Thursday each and every Thursday morning. Also give a shout out to Rumor Sports Bar and Casino. I see Brad's already eyeballing Rumors across the hall here. They've been on board with us for a long time, too, and they've got some great deals going on there. In fact, you'll be able to watch the Minnesota Vikings kick the crap out of Green Bay Packers this Sunday. Easy. They're covered with TVs in there, and you know what? Get yourself one of those world-famous, legendary beer towers, and that way you can enjoy the Vikings beating the Packers. Easy. Check it out. Rumor Sports Bar and Casino. They're looking to hire part-time servers and cooks to stop in to find out more. BT, Jake, Scotty, they're all great guys at Rumor Sports Bar and Casino. Hey, remember, 16th annual John Sides Memorial Weekend. It kicks off tonight. Racing starts at 7, hot laps at 6 o'clock. Have yourself a great day. And again, thanks to Brad, Shane, and AJ, and good luck to all of you guys this weekend. And hey, remember to like, share, tag, and follow us, all right? Hit that notification bell on your smartphone. Become a patron on Podbean, too. It's a chance for you to win some pretty cool GFBS stuff, all right? Hey, we all know Grand Forks is an awesome place. Grand Forks' best source is giving it an identity again.